Hey, it's Mike. How are you? Thanks for taking a look at this second video for English 102, Section 66. In the spring semester at Holyoke Community College, we're going to be talking about using sensory detail in the narrative genre because you have a discussion board assignment and a paper assignment this week that are asking you to use the narrative genre. So we're going to talk about how you can use sensory detail in the discussion board and in the paper draft that's due this week. So when I say sensory detail, I mean that you're going to be engaging the five senses. You make the reader feel like they're there with you by including details that engage the five senses. Tell me what you are hearing, seeing, smelling, things like that. You don't have to necessarily do all five senses all the time, but if you use one or more senses, it's going to do a better job making the reader feel like they're there with you than if you just do something like this. It was the most important day of my life. It changed my life forever, right? Kind of boring. Read a lot of papers, and the papers that do the best engage the reader through the five senses and avoid sort of that "it was the most important day of my life" convention, right? So ideally, this discussion board assignment this week is going to bleed into your paper. So in other words, it's okay to work on this first paragraph in the discussion board, to revise it based on what your classmates say, and then to use a revision of it in your paper. That's what I'm hoping you'll do, right? So by doubling up, you're going to get a little bit of peer feedback and you're going to be able to write a better paragraph. So think about something that was impactful in your life, right? Maybe most embarrassing thing, proudest, scariest, something like that. Begin with that hook. You don't necessarily have to begin at the beginning of a paper, right? You want to get something that grabs the reader's attention the way that, say, the first scene of Breaking Bad does, where Walter White is driving a Winnebago with a gas mask on. He's not wearing any pants, and he's driving through the desert, and he's being chased, right? It's a great hook because that makes you want to keep watching. Like, where's this dude's pants? Why is he wearing a gas mask? Who is he being chased by? Right? It grabs you, it hooks you right from the beginning. So that makes you want to keep watching. And if you do a good job using sensory detail and beginning with a hook like that, it's going to make the reader keep reading, right? Being born is not a good hook because you can't remember that. Graduating, not a good hook because everyone writes about graduating. Try and think of something that's unique to you to start off your to have this paper or a paragraph and then to start off your paper with. Right. And just again, in terms of the paper, why you here at school at HCC and what do you want? Why? Right. Don't list off family members. Don't list off grade by grade in first grade, in second grade, and third grade. It's super boring to do that, right? You want to break out of that box. You want to take risks. Use sensory details to do this. Omit the boring parts, right? Show me through sensory details. Don't feel like you have to start at grade 1 and go all the way to grade 12. Skip the boring parts, jump around in chronology, arrange things, right? You don't have to start at the beginning or end at the end. You can start wherever you think is most interesting and you can craft a narrative that way. If you have questions, I'm at mfournier at hcc.edu. I'm looking for the first draft by the end of the day, Sunday the 10th. Everyone submits late and the system jams up, so leave yourself enough time to get it in on time. All right. Thanks for watching this second video. If you have questions or concerns, get at me. Good luck. Peace.